Hello, it's Mrs. Williams here, first grade teacher at Grant Elementary. Today in Social Studies, we are talking about traditions we share, Chapter 4, Lesson 6. Our learning targets are, I will know that children from other countries have different cultures. I will know how to compare and contrast things. I will know how to use a graphic source. Vocabulary. Compare, to tell how two things are alike. Contrast, to tell how things are different. Fiesta, the Spanish word for holiday or celebration. Today we're going to focus on some specific reading skills. We're looking at compare and contrast. We compare to show how things are alike or the same. We contrast to show how things are different or not the same. Look at the pictures on this page. Then read about where Jen and Matt live. How are their homes alike? How are they different? First, we'll read about Jen's house. Her house is on the left. Jen's home is made of wood. It has 5 rooms. One family lives here. Now we'll read about Matt's home. His house is on the right. Matt's home is made of brick. It has 5 rooms. Many families live here. Alike, each home has 5 rooms. Can you find that sentence in both paragraphs? Here it is. It has 5 rooms. These sentences tell how Jen's and Matt's homes are alike. They both have 5 rooms. Now we are going to learn about what is different. Jen's home is made for one family. Matt's home is made for many families. Can you find those sentences in the paragraphs above? Here they are. One family lives here. Many families live here. This is how Matt and Jen's homes are different. Can you find another way that Jen's and Matt's homes are different? There's one more way. It's the first sentence. Jen's home is made of wood. Matt's home is made of brick. That is a second way that the homes are different. Now we're going to try it. Remember, our learning objective is, I will know how to compare and contrast things. Let's look at the paragraphs. The one on the left is of Jen. Jen goes to school. She wears a uniform. Jen likes to learn about science. The one on the right talks about Matt. Matt goes to school. He wears jeans and a shirt. Matt likes to learn about math. Question 1 says, write one way that Jen and Matt are alike. Let's read the paragraphs again. Jen goes to school. She wears a uniform. Jen likes to learn about science. Matt goes to school. He wears jeans and a shirt. Matt likes to learn about math. Remember, question 1 says, write one way that Jen and Matt are alike. Can you find it? It's the first sentence. Jen goes to school. Matt goes to school. I am going to write the sentence. They both go to school. That is how Jen and Matt are alike. Now let's look for the differences. Question 2 says, write one way that Jen and Matt are different. Let's read the paragraphs again. Jen goes to school. She wears a uniform. Jen likes to learn about science. Matt goes to school. He wears jeans and a shirt. Matt likes to learn about math. I see 2 ways that Matt and Jen are different. Do you see them? One is about their clothing, and the other is about what they like to learn in school. I read that Jin wears a uniform and Matt wears jeans and a shirt. Another difference is Jin likes to learn about science. Matt likes to learn about math. That's what I think I'll write on the line. Jin likes science, but Matt likes math. You will be practicing comparing and contrasting later on for the assignment. Lesson 6, Sharing Our Cultures. Remember, our learning target is, I will know that children from other countries have different cultures. Envision it. Look at the children playing their favorite game. Do you know the name of this game? In the United States, we call it soccer. But what do they call it all over the world? It's actually called football in many other countries. Our football looks different than soccer, doesn't it? Next, I'm going to ask you to draw a game that you like to play. Here's mine. In first grade, I like to play basketball. Do you like to play basketball? What sport or what game do you like to play? Children from other countries speak different languages. They have different cultures. Come meet some children from other countries. Meet Chun Hee. Hello, I am Chun Hee from South Korea. When I get home from school, I leave my shoes by the front door. This is an old custom in my country. Next, I play music. Last, I set the table. We use chopsticks when we eat. Meet Pedro. Hello, my name is Pedro. I live with my family in Mexico. My home is by the ocean. I like to swim. I like to play football. You call it soccer. On Saturday, there will be a fiesta or holiday in my town. We will hear music. We will eat good food. We will play games and have fun. Meet Hawa. I am Hawa from Mali. I live with my family. My mother is a teacher. One day I want to be a teacher. My family gets up at 7 o'clock. We eat breakfast, then we walk to school. It takes 20 minutes to get there. My class meets on the playground. We raise our country's flag. We sing our country's song. Meet Kurt. Guten Tag. That means hello in German. I live in a big city in Germany. I have a computer that I use at school. I also use it to write friends far away. Got it? Compare and contrast. Write one way you and the children in this lesson are alike. Write one way you are different. Can you come up with some ways that you're alike and ways that you are different? Remember, we met Chun Hee from South Korea, Pedro from Mexico, Hawa from Mali, and Kurt from Germany. How are all of these children just like children in the United States, or just like you? They all talked about going to school. I know currently we are not going to school, but usually we do. And usually they do too. Our schools look different though. Hawa goes to a playground and learns. Kurt uses a computer at school. Right now we're using computers at home to learn. So that's one way we are the same. We all go to school. What's one way that we are all different? Chun Hee uses chopsticks to eat. Do you use chopsticks to eat? I've done it, but do I usually do that? No, I usually use a fork and knife. Pedro and his family live by the ocean. That's another way that I'm different. Can you think of other ways that you're different? I am going to write, we are alike because we go to school. We are different because we live in different countries. Question 6 says, what is your favorite thing from another culture? Where is it from? Think back to what culture means. It's the way people live. That could mean anything: food, music, holidays, customs, where they go to school, how they work, how they live. I'm going to focus in on food. I really like fish tacos from Mexico, so that's what I'm going to write. I like fish tacos from Mexico. What would you write? What is one of your favorite things from another culture? Where is it from? Media and technology, using graphic sources. Graphic sources are photographs, charts, or pictures. You can use them to get information. Look at the picture, ask questions about what you see, then try to find answers in the pictures. Look at the photograph. Where is this place? What kind of place is it? How do people get from place to place? The photograph shows a city in China. Many people ride bicycles. Some people walk. Others drive cars. For your assignment this week, you're going to be using graphic sources. You might want to look up pictures of another culture and write about it. Here's our assignment. Draw an image of yourself and a child from another culture. Write at least one sentence telling how you are alike. Write at least one sentence telling how you are different. That means you're going to be writing at least 2 sentences, maybe more. Hello, first graders. It is Mrs. Williams here. I am going to be talking to you about the assignment. The assignment this week is draw an image of yourself and a child from another culture. Write at least one sentence telling how you are the same or alike, and write at least one sentence about how you are different. I thought back to the lesson that I just read, and I thought about Pedro and his family. And I wrote Pedro here. I labeled that picture Pedro, and I labeled this picture my family and me. And I drew some things about our cultures. Pedro said that he lived by the ocean, and he liked to play soccer, or as he calls it, football. I know a lot about my culture. My family and I like to ride bicycles. We like to eat outside in the summer. Oh, and we really like ice cream. We listen to music. We speak English. Pedro speaks Spanish. So some of the things that I wrote, how we are alike, Pedro and I both have friends and family. That is one way we are alike. I also wrote a way that Pedro and I are different is the language we speak. I speak English. Pedro speaks Spanish. Can you find ways that we are alike in our cultures and ways that we are different? And let's celebrate those things. I hope you have had a great time studying about cultures and the way that people live and our traditions. And can't wait to see these. Make sure that you take a picture of what you drew and email them to your teachers. They are looking forward to seeing this last lesson before the start of summer. Enjoy your summer. Have a great day. Continue to explore the world around you and learn so many more things about our culture and about the area that we live in. Have a great summer. Bye-bye.